Hey everybody, Spider here, B5 Car Podcast, coming to you from Austin, Texas. We are here at the Texas Cash Wrestling Coalition. And of course, my man, introduce yourself to the world, bro.
Hey, it's CJ Hancock, or Clovis the Fever, from Houston, Texas, black belt, first degree.
Yes, sir. And of course, my man, you are you're not new to the sport when it comes to grappling. I mean, of course, you are a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When it comes to Texas Cash Wrestling, man, I mean, what were your first thoughts when you heard about this?
So when I first found out about it, when I first moved back to Texas, and it's really cool. It's unique, especially right now. You got the live band, you got the cage. It's really cool.
No, and of course, because it is inside the cage, I personally like it because you're able to control the action.
Yes.
If you're not used to the cage, of course, it can work against you, man. So because of that, it does work in your favor.
Yeah, it does help. Yeah. I like it a lot. It's hard when you're on a mat that's open, there's no background. You guys constantly go out of bounds. It's annoying.
No, for sure. And of course, not on purpose, not all the time. But right. I mean, being in the cage, you only have one win. That's up and down, bro. Right. So of course. Yeah. Now, the fact that they allow slamming here, man, does that work in your favor as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. It's good. You know what I mean? Because it's like we're, especially at our level, you got to, you know what I mean? We know the risks, so. And it makes it more entertaining. So
no, and you see, and I was going to ask you about that. It is entertaining. It is fast-paced. You do create a lot more openings for submission. So of course, I mean, being a guru in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and submission grappling, I mean, what's your go-to, man? What is one submission that you always got to land?
The one that I'm known for is Kimura.
Yes, sir.
I get that from a lot of positions.
Now, let me ask you: is that from continuous training, or is that just something that you're eager to get?
I don't know. My game's kind of evolved over the years. Like when I was first started, I had different submissions that was my game. Like an Ogoshi, that used to be my throw. Like every tournament, now I can't get it at all. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of change as you evolve through jiu-jitsu, and now that's like my main thing. And not just because it's the Kimura from one angle, but it sets up so many different things. You know what I mean?
No, yes, sir. One of the things that I've noticed, I mean, when it comes to guys that come from MMA, go back into grappling, they're a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Texas Cash Wrestling lives for that, man. So, of course, once again, it works in your favor, bro.
Indeed, yes.
Now, of course, I mean, competition, man. I mean, right now, are you just looking to stick to submission grappling type tournaments?
Pretty much, yeah. For the most part, if a tournament comes up that catches my eye, I'll do it. But for the most part, I'm just sticking to the super fights.
Now, of course, I mean, you said you moved back to Houston. What kept you away from the state, man? What was it that?
Actually, I'm originally from Arizona. I moved here.
Okay.
I was here for 8 years, and then I had an opportunity to move to California. I went out there for 6 months, hated it, and came running back to Houston.
Well, we're glad to have you back, man, for sure.
I'm here for life now.
Now, Arizona, you still got family out there?
Actually, my entire family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't have any family in Texas. All my family's in Utah, Arizona, California, and Wisconsin, or I can't remember where my sister
all over the U.S., man.
All over the place, yeah.
Now, I mean, what was it that initially got you to Texas, bro? What happened there?
I just, so I was teaching out there at a gym.
Right.
I couldn't stay competitive because we only had white belts and 2 little blue belts, so I couldn't stay competitive, and I didn't like it out there, It wasn't for me. I missed a lot of things about Houston, missed my friends and my training partners, and so I just had to come back, you know what I mean?
No,
it's just better here.
No, it is, man, and of course, everybody seems to be moving to Texas in general.
Yeah.
I am from San Antonio. I mean, just your heads up, we're at maximum capacity. We can't allow no more people out there. But, I mean, what would you tell those people that are looking to move to Texas, man? What can they look forward to?
Don't. Go somewhere else. It sucks here. I mean, in all honesty, Texas is amazing. So, it's cheap. There's lots of opportunity. There's lots of, everything's so convenient. You know what I mean? Whatever you need, it's all over the place, anytime. It's a great place to be, and you can buy a nice big house here, or the same pace as you can buy a little condo in California, so you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you see, and that seems to be the go-to. I mean, even Facebook is here. I mean, we got Elon Musk out here. We've got so many, Tesla, we got everybody moving to Austin in general, but Texas, I am from Texas. I love it, of course. I mean, I've been to Florida, I've been to Atlanta, Georgia. Didn't like it, came back home. But once again, man, what can we look forward to you after today, man? What's going on?
After today, I'm not really sure. So I don't know if you know, but I also do acting. I've actually I've had 6 speaking roles. One of them that you and everybody watching might be interested in is called Lion Killer Film. Lion Killer Film. It's on Amazon Prime and YouTube. Nice. It's actually about jiu-jitsu. I play the bad guy in the movie, but that's a lot of fun. So I have 2 roles that I did recently that I'm waiting to come out, and I don't have anything lined up. But so between that, teaching, and this, I'm pretty packed all the time. You know what I mean? Staying busy.
And when it comes to that film, you said, I mean, you're the bad guy. Was that by choice, or was that a role?
No,
that
actually, I actually never had any plans to try acting or anything. So how it happened was the director actually interviewed me for one of my previous fights when I was fighting MMA.
Oh, man.
And the guy that was supposed to play my role backed out the last minute. And he's he called me. He said, "Hey, you're a scary looking dude. I know if you're busy, it's whatever, but you think you can come down and try this out?" I was like, "Fuck yeah." So I went down there, nailed it, and then I've just been going ever since.
And of course, like you said, you never planned it, but now that you're in it, I mean, are you looking for more?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Bro, and you see, I do watch a lot of films. I'm actually a horror guru, man. I'm all into horror films. Is there a horror film that we can possibly see you in, man?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not in any horror films yet, but I'm trying to. Because those low budget films are really, like that one Terrifier.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Dude. It was like $100,000 budget. It's already made over $1 million. You know what I mean? So,
and that's one of the things. Because I've actually interviewed a lot of actors from the '80s, and I was asking, "Did you think? I mean, were you planning?" And they were like, "Man, honestly, we never thought anybody watched this movie. Now it's all over, and it's it's a classic, and people go to it, man." So is that something that you're looking forward to, man?
Yes.
Now, of course, did you choreograph any of the as far as the action in the film for the jiu-jitsu?
Yes, actually. So if you watch in the credits, I'm listed as Victor, and I'm also listed as the fight choreographer because I did all the, because there was a bunch of actors, so I did all the jiu-jitsu scenes for them. It was cool.
Man, and of course for those watching, because I do have a lot of producers following me as well, man. So is that something that you can help out with?
Cool.
Great, bro. My man, I do appreciate you, man. I look forward to hitting you up again soon and watching that film, bro, for sure, man. I do thank you. Everybody out there, Spider, D-Fight Car Podcast. Till next time, follow up.